couple of weeks with a pair of wins. This the third at the par 5 16th. 1 under for the round to this point. She was 3 over at one point yesterday, and that drops for an eagle to move to minus yin. Major champion last year, 1 under par yesterday, par at the first. This for a birdie at the second. Sneaks in the left-hand side to move to minus.
Tough pin to get close to today on the third cut in the back right portion of that green, but not for the Swiss.
Champion Alison Corpuz. This was her approach to the second. Downhill short par 4. Front pin today as well. And Alison got the measure of that, would roll that birdie.
They started off the 10th tee, a pair of them recording 73s yesterday, but they're heading in the right direction today. That a birdie on the 16th.
Join NASA at the 4th.
Birdie putt to this back left flag, #1 in birdies last year on the LPGA Tour, and that's why.
Shorter golf course today, shortened it by 200 yards as we watch Herjin Choi.
The players took full advantage here at 3 yesterday to a front flag, but even with the flag back, you can feed it down off this left-hand side. Come on, get over this little ridge. Keep going.
Wow.
What a tremendous surprise. Oh, I can't. Oh. She's going to get up there and look for a ball on the left free.
Up the hill ever so slightly. She couldn't possibly, could she? She could! How about that for a front nine from Tavatanakit?
Oh, she's doing what she did very well yesterday, Ewan, to your point. That is a lovely opening birdie.
Terrific second into the third. Simple
On the LPGA Tour. This to move within 2 of the lead.
Oh, nothing but net. Solheim Cup player from last year.
Boutier's feet should promote a bit of a right to left motion. Flag's cut all the way in the back section of this green today. Oh, somewhere right about there.
Overdraw this tee shot.
Such a good move, isn't it? She was second in driving distance yesterday, only half a yard behind Madeline Sagstrom, the country woman. Another one long. That's quite a miscue with a sand wedge in hand.
Oh, well, that is
third. Between Boutier and Tavatanakit, they're 8 under par combined through 10.
to find a spot on the European side.
This is the flat section of the third fairway for Andrea Lee, trying to hoist a rescue club up there, get it to come down softly. And that one should start to take the slope, and unlike Inji Chins, you see just coming in a little bit softer, catching that slope to the right. Now it's going to feed down to where Herjin Choi was, and that is pretty much a guaranteed birdie 3. A nice angle coming from the right side of this fifth fairway. That scary pin cut very close to the left edge.
Oh, what a shot. She just needs your shirt on, Tim. 30 at the second. It's for another one, and to get within 1 of the lead.
Well, there's not going to be many putts of that length on the third site, brought to you by KPMG. This is why Sarah Schmelzel, player you see right now, played so well yesterday. If we unlock her performance, what she did brilliantly, well, she made 2 putts of 30 feet. That certainly helps. There's 2 birdies right there. But look at the number of feet of putts made, 135. And it's what we say often, that if, in the pro game, if you can make more than 100 putts, that is a very good day on the golf course. And 135 putts, or 35 feet of putts, is superb. And about 100 of those came on this front 9. Took it to pieces, Ewan.
It was a tale of 2 nines. She only held 28 feet of putts, or 29 feet of putts on the other 9. Quick one here. That putter is electric. This goes against her natural shape of shot, Celine Boutier. Open stance there, trying to fade it in from left to right. Hang on, come on. Get all the way down to the flag, I don't think. Oh, hang on, will it? Come on. Oh, come on. Keep going. But didn't get all the way to the flag, I was right.
It's like to lift a trophy around these parts. Hyo-Joo Kim into the third. Again, that's the right angle you want to be coming in from. Really opens up the target, takes the water out of play.
To the post by Lorena Ochoa.
Yeah, it's great to be back, and then I'm looking at 2008. That's a long...
Celine Boutier is a major champion. And that birdie gets her to 4 under par, 5 under par on the round.
Kim, this for her to move to within 2 of the lead, so no problems there.
Now, I see that some players, I mean, when they, when they play consistent golf, they're in a good frame of mind, and they make it work.
Oh, well.
A tough start for In-Gee Chun after a double on 3. Gets one of those shots back there at 5. Yeah, it was interesting chatting.
Opportunity right now for Boutier to join Sarah Schmelzel at the top. Oh, and she does it as well. My goodness me, what a round of golf it's proving to be for Boutier. Tap-in birdie putt for Andrea Lee. So, Annika, if you were to play now, what bit of equipment would you like to have had back?
Way better than I did. It was just nice to see.
She won that by 9 strokes from memory. She absolutely dominated. Good shot there too.
Yeah. History maker there for Lindgrad. Aubert as well as, Maya Stark, Madeline Sagstrom, Lindgrad. So we have a look at Herjin Choi, looking for a 2 at the 7th, which she gets. But Swedish golf is,
One generation to watch. There's about 2 or 3 right underneath them. Yeah. So I think the next few years we're going to see more of them.
Could well be seeing a lot more of Chanette Wana-Sen. The quick player, Nick. Well, delighted to welcome Annika Sorensen into the commentary box as we watch Alison Corpus win at Pebble Beach and win the US Open last year. And you can see why with shots like that. Took a foot away, who has an awful lot of woods, there you can see, in the bag, but gets the job done and makes a lot of birdies.
And she can hit it close too, whatever club she's using. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful little textbook, good tempo, you can see that. I don't know if she was very happy with that shot, but I played with her at the US.
She's had a lot of wins in Korea, 4 LPGA Tour wins and 3 of those major championships, and gets back to where she started today at 2 under.
I know I have a lot of people that, they play in the Pro-Am for the first time, and they always act surprised, like, wow, these ladies can play, and it's...
Par for the round. This for another birdie to take the outright lead, and she's done it. 7 under par for
right-hand side of the fairway. Sling a big high draw down there. You can land at that right half of that shiny down grain, that down mole section. You get a little bit of extra run, provided you do land it in the fairway. Certainly was, but really want to be coming out of the fairway to attack this front pin. Line looked okay in the right rough. She has to flirt with that front knuckle, and it's a fan of those you want to visualize having will trickle in over the front edge.
Walking that in. She did that brilliantly last week at the Honda.
Doesn't she, Esther? From right to left.
Oh, and she gets it, Sophie.
You feel like you need to attack. You feel like you want to attack, given the winning scores over the last couple of years. But if you press too hard, you do tend to run into some problems. It's almost better to let the course come to you. Flag's got awfully close to that slope that takes everything back down to the back left section of the green. So don't expect to see too many past pin high. That's a great 2. Hyung Lee.
It's from the back of 10, looking to go with the putter, taking the flagstick out. She fancied that, then in it went. Caddy DT giving it the fist pump. He was happy too. And at the back left-hand corner on 9. That's where Herjin Choi wants to go. If she can find a 3, that would be very, very good indeed. One of the hardest holes on the golf course today, but not for Herjin Choi. So she finds herself making moves up the leaderboard, courtesy of 3 birdies on the bounce and another.
Not to leave yourself. Sitting in the first cut of rough. Pins on that front right. If you leave this short right, it's still okay, but whoa, not that far right. That is going to be a little...
Flag only 4 paces on. And it's no problem for In-Gee Chun. And after an early par for the round in the tournament. She's had 5 top 7 finishes in her last 8 tournaments. What a terrific shot at the par 3.
Today, 1 under par. Make it 2 under. Very tidy.
11th hole par 4. Alison Corpus did get it to 4 under par. She's dropped a couple of shots. It's her 3rd shot coming down the ridge. Oh, excellent shot.
Now second shot for Boutier. Trying to bend this one from right to left. Get a fortuitous kick. That's fine.
Good position, but we know what it does. 5. Finally, Tim seeing someone get it to the hole from there.
Took some conviction.
Started on the 10th. This to get to 8 under for the round, and she's done it. That gives the Frenchwoman a 3-stroke lead.
Fairway pitches right to left here. The 9th. One might get stuck up on the right-hand side. Part of the green does pitch away from the front. So you can funnel it close. You don't want to leave yourself short right. That needs to just settle down a touch. Oh, it's just going to roll off the other side of that shoulder. That's no gimme up and down. Look at that, still going. Still moseying along. Don't roll up against the collar. Don't you dare. There you go.
Have you found a golf ball that listens?
He works from right to left. Get this going at the hole with any kind of pace. It could be danger, but not if the hole gets in the way.
Nothing to chunter about a round of 64, that is for sure. Wow. How good was that from Boot?
Highlighter glow-in-the-dark skirt of Ayaka Furo, a speedy one here at the 12th. She does make a lot of putts. What I tell you.
From the fairway cut. This is gorgeous.
Oh,
Teach me.
Oh, you can't. Last I looked, this 15th hole was the most difficult hole on the golf course, and that's because of where the flag is, and it still is. Only 2 birdies here today. You're kidding me. How is that a hard hole, Kate?
Last year, 1 on tour.
Yeah, rookie of the year.
Yeah.
Ball below her feet here at 18. It's a challenging shot with the flag over on the left.
There were 5 rookies.
Just a year after turning pro, and that was just playing on the LPGA Tour. Won 5 times. Did Hey Ran Yu. That is a tough.
To get one back on the course and move to 3 under. That's tracking beautifully. In it goes.
Steph Kiriakou at 18. This is where Patty Tavatanakit chipped in from, and so too does Steph.
Well, it's proven to be a very good week in Singapore.
She slices the deficit at the top. Now with...
It's quietly going about her business. 1 under par. Beautiful putt there. That gets
Birdie at the 13th. Very keen artist off the golf course. That's for birdie. Oh! As beautiful as her art. Paints in acrylic.
Nasa Hataoka. Tumbles that one in the front edge.
In to contention, and this would certainly help with a birdie going in at 13. And that is very well played indeed. So Schmelzel now.
A disappointing outing this Friday for the 2-time defending champion. There's work to be done this weekend. Full penalty area, the little pond that separates the 15th and 16th holes. 3rd shot in, good angle to this left pin, and gets a little release. I think you can scribble a 4 on her score.
chip-ins now. No.
Yeah, why not? Go on, NASA. Well done there. Does that count as an up and down? Of course it counts.
Who is very much hoping for a birdie because they've dried up in round 2.
They're non-existent in round 2 for Lilia Vu, but, well, I'm sure she can manage that.
To wrap things up on the 18th hole, and to begin the weekend, you would think 1 back.
Birdie at 14, bogey at 15, birdie at 16. This to avoid a bogey at 17, and very nicely hold. A round of 2 under par 70. Is he going to get there? You bet it will.
This is one talented.
Yeoju Kim, par putt at 18. Didn't expect anything different. And the left edge inside the top 5. She pretty much resides there.